Alright, let's be real for a minute. If you live in the US or Canada and you're looking for a 3-row SUV, you are basically drowning in options. You've got the Toyota Highlander, the Honda Pilot, the Kia Telluride, the Hyundai Palisade. The list goes on forever. But for 2026, Nissan has done something that might just make the Pathfinder the smartest buy on the market. We're not just talking about a little facelift here. We're talking about a massive tech upgrade, a refined interior, and thank the car gods, the continuation of a real automatic transmission. Today, we're doing a deep dive that covers every single bolt of this machine. If you're about to spend $40,000 or $50,000, you need to know if this thing is going to last you 10 years or leave you on the side of the road. Let's get into the 2026 Nissan Pathfinder. For a long time, the Pathfinder looked like a minivan that had lost its way. It was bubbly, it was soft, it was, well, boring. But Nissan changed the game with this new generation. The 2026 model features a bold, vertical front fascia. The V-Motion grille is wider and more aggressive. They've added satin-finished badges for a modern touch. And if you look at the LED signature lights, they have this 3-slat design that looks incredibly premium at night. In the North American market, we love a truck-like SUV, and Nissan delivered. The roofline is flat and squared off, which doesn't just look good, it actually makes the interior roomier. For 2026, they've also swapped the silver roof rails for sleek black ones on the SL and Platinum trims. It gives the car a lower, more custom look right from the factory. And let's not forget the Baltic teal paint. If you want your neighbors to know you bought the newest model, that is the color to get. Saying goodbye to the cuff. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, the transmission. For years, Nissan used CVTs, and let's be honest, car enthusiasts hated them. But the 2026 Pathfinder uses a 9-speed automatic transmission paired with the proven 3.5-liter V6 engine. This is a game changer for drivers in the US and Canada. When you're merging onto a highway or trying to pass a slow truck on a 2-lane road, this 9-speed drops gears instantly. It feels mechanical, it feels strong, and most importantly, it feels reliable. The V6 engine pumps out 284 horsepower and 259 pound-feet of torque. If you go for the Rock Creek edition, they tune it up to 295 horsepower. Is it a race car? No, but it's got plenty of get up and go for a vehicle that weighs over 4,000 pounds. It's smooth, it's quiet, and it doesn't have that annoying drone that turbocharged 4-cylinders have. This is where the Pathfinder absolutely smokes the competition. Most mid-size SUVs, like the Highlander or the Pilot, are capped at 5,000 pounds of towing. The 2026 Pathfinder, it can tow up to 6,000 pounds. That extra 1,000 pounds is the difference between being able to tow a decent-sized camper or a heavy boat versus having to leave it at home. Nissan even included a dedicated tow mode with downhill speed control. If you've ever towed a trailer down a steep mountain pass in the Rockies or the Appalachians, you know how scary it is when your brakes start to fade. The Pathfinder uses the engine to help slow you down, keeping everything stable and safe. It makes towing feel like a breeze, even for beginners. Now, we have to talk about the fan favorite, the Rock Creek Edition. This is for the person who wants their family SUV to look like it's ready for an overlanding expedition. You get a 5/8-inch suspension lift, 18-inch beadlock style wheels, and beefy all-terrain tires. But it's not just for show. The tubular roof rack is functional and can hold up to 220 pounds of gear, perfect for kayaks or a rooftop tent. Inside, you get exclusive leatherette seats with lava red stitching that really pops. It's the coolest looking trim in the lineup. Hands down, step inside, and you'll see the biggest upgrade for 2026. Nissan has made the 2.3-inch infotainment touchscreen standard across the entire lineup. No more base model tiny screens. It's crisp, it's fast, and it comes with wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. For 2026, the dashboard has been restyled with embossed Pathfinder lettering, and the Platinum trim gets gorgeous new seat quilting and wood tone accents. It feels less like a Nissan and more like an Infiniti. They even upgraded the wireless charging pad to 15 watts with built-in cooling, so your phone doesn't overheat while you're navigating. If you're a parent in the US or Canada, you care about two things: storage and seats. The Pathfinder has 18 cupholders. I still don't know why, but hey, if your kids have a lot of drinks, you're covered. The real winner is the Easy Flex seating system. You can tilt the second row seat forward to get into the third row without removing a child car seat. That feature alone saves so much time and frustration. The third row is actually usable for adults on short trips, and with the seats folded flat, you get a massive 80.5 cubic feet of cargo space. You could basically fit a small refrigerator back there. Safety is non-negotiable for a family car. Nissan knows this, so they made Safety Shield 360 standard on every single trim. You get automatic emergency braking with pedestrian detection, blind spot warning, rear cross traffic alert, and lane departure warning without paying a penny extra. On the SV trim and up, you get Propulot Assist. This is a semi-autonomous system that handles the steering, braking, and acceleration on the highway. It's not self-driving, but on a long road trip from New York to Florida or Toronto to Montreal, it makes the drive so much less tiring. Let's talk numbers. In the US, the 2026 Pathfinder starts around $39,000 for the S trim. In Canada, where AWD is often standard, the starting price is around $55,000 CAD. The sweet spot for most people is the SV trim with the premium package. It gives you the panoramic moonroof, the power liftgate, and the 6,000 pound towing capacity for a very reasonable price. If you want pure luxury, the Platinum will run you over $50,000 USD. But honestly, with the new quilted leather and Bose audio, it feels like it's worth every cent. How does it stack up? The Toyota Highlander is more fuel efficient if you get the hybrid, but it can't tow as much. The Honda Pilot has a bit more interior room, but it's more expensive. The Kia Telluride has a flashier design, but some people worry about long-term reliability. The Pathfinder sits right in the middle. It's the Goldilocks SUV. It's more rugged than the Toyota, cheaper than the Honda, and feels more solid than the Kia. For the North American buyer who wants a do-it-all vehicle, it's hard to beat. Is the 2026 Pathfinder reliable? Early data says yes. By sticking with a naturally aspirated V6 and a traditional automatic transmission, Nissan avoided the common headaches of small turbo engines. If you follow the maintenance schedule, regular oil changes every 5,000 to 7,500 miles, and transmission fluid checks, there is no reason this car shouldn't see 200,000 or even 250,000 miles. It's built on a proven platform, and that gives you a lot of peace of mind when you're signing that 5-year car loan. So, what's the bottom line? The 2026 Nissan Pathfinder is a massive win for Nissan. It's tough, it's tech-heavy, and it's built for the way we actually live in North America. Whether you're towing a boat, hauling kids to soccer practice, or driving through a Canadian blizzard, this SUV has your back. If you made it this far, thank you so much. I am grinding to hit those 4,000 watch hours so I can keep making these deep dives for you. If this helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment below. What's your favorite feature of the new Pathfinder? I read and reply to every single comment. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.